Well, Frankie the Junk Man, back at you again for another YouTube video. I've got a refrigerator unit or freezer that came out of a restaurant. It was a guy that I know. He called me, a little bar and grill place that I go and hang out at sometimes. He called me and said he had a junk unit here. He was going to get it replaced. So I went over there and picked it up. It's a pretty, it's good for scrap. The thing's pretty much just junk at this point. But I'm going to get up here. I'm going to take this copper off this compressor and everything. Pull that copper there. Get the cord. And basically load her up. So it's a big, heavy unit. I've got a hot water tank over here I'm going to throw in there with it. And a couple other items that's going to go in there with it. So it's a pretty decent little, easy little hit. Kind of cool part about this is guy's a friend. I was going to pick this unit up here for free. But he said, well, what do I owe you, Frankie? I said, man, just don't even worry about it. That's what friends are for. So he wound up buying me dinner anyway and a beverage of my choice. So it's kind of cool like that. Anyway, so we're going to get to pulling this copper off. Unfortunately, somebody broke into my truck over the weekend and stole my saw. So I'm going to get a pair of tin snips and knock that copper off. So thieving mofos can't keep their grimy mitts off stuff. But anyhow, no harm, no foul. I got me a scrap load. That's what counts. Stop. That's how you get the brass off. So we got a chiropractor's chair here. It's an older one. It did work at one time. I tried to sell it about 50 different ways, but to no avail. So one of the good things about these is even if you do get stuck with them, you can still scrap them. So that's what we're gonna do. I kind of hated to do that, but because some of them you can pull a couple $100 out of them. But it didn't work out like that in this case. So we're going to take her to the scrapper. So I got a pretty nice load of scrap here. Hot water tank and file cabinets, those are always good. Junkie fans, that kind of stuff. I've got that chiropractor chair. And then we're going to go ahead and combo up and throw on a load of aluminum also. Now we got a little bit of aluminum to go in there. So we got our load on. We're heading to my favorite place, the scrapper. So anyway, we got a nice load of scrap on there, a nice load of aluminum. We're gonna head on down to this scrap yard. We got to knock it off pretty quick because we got a clean out that we got to go do. Thing don't start till noon. So that's kind of an in and out deal there. But got to get your scrap in too. Get 2 or 3 licks in one day. Make your work worth it. There's this cemetery over here. People are just dying to get in there. Get out of here! Well, we're pulling out of there. We got our check. Not a big check, about 80 bucks. So, no biggie. Got an hour and a half in that. Not too long. Getting ready to head on over to a house clean out. So, we're heading that direction. Anyway, Frankie the Junk Man, like and subscribe. Catch you on the next video. Howdy like Sprouty.